Good morning, or whenever you're watching this. It's time for another day of Bhagavad Gita Sadhana. I'm Atmadarshan or Laura, whichever you prefer. There are a lot of holidays going on. The reason I put it in quotes today is because today is Super Bowl Monday. Happy Super Bowl Monday, a big unofficial holiday here in the States. Um, and actually, of course, it fits in perfectly with what I was planning to talk about even days ago. So before I start, though, I have to dedicate today's practice to Cheyanne. Happy birthday. Okay. Whew, didn't want to forget that. Um, so today, we're going back to the stories of Karna, who you may remember was a young boy set adrift in a basket down a river who was found by his adoptive parents. And he did not know who his real parents were until shortly before the battle, Krishna reveals that his parent, his mother, Kunti, was also the mother of the enemies he faced in battle, Arjun and all his brothers. And Karna could have said, "My brothers, I've been mistaken. The truth has cleared my mind, and I will join you." And then war could have been averted. But he did not for various reasons. One thing that this story also teaches us, which is very key for today of all days, is that those we view as our enemies in life, whether it's people or circumstances, are actually often our well wishers, our supporters, the people that love us. We just don't realize it. Karna, upon realizing that his enemies were his brothers, that created a whole tension within him. And the same goes actually for Arjun, because Arjun and Karna are kind of mirror images of each other. One of Arjun's enemies is his teacher, Kripa. And I've known somebody with the name Kripa who said that that name actually means divine grace. Isn't that interesting that divine grace faces Arjun as an enemy? Why could that be? Well, without great enemies, we don't become the best versions of ourselves. So, if we can actually start to look at those we perceive as our foes as those who are our stepping stones to reach our destiny, who are actually here to help us fulfill our destiny and gain strength and the confidence we need in ourselves, might our world change? And I'm thinking of this particularly because, yes, I did stay up and watch the Super Bowl last night. Um, it was not, pardon me for saying this, a well played game. There were many mistakes, but it's still going to be remembered for me, at least, as one of the most exciting Super Bowls I've seen. Why? Because it came down to the wire. And Patrick Mahomes, who one of my friends calls that cute young man, he showed himself to be one of the greatest quarterbacks of our time, if not all time, by responding to pressure. He does this often. It's getting toward the end of the game. It seems like there's no way they can come back. They've been underdogs, his team, through the postseason. And against all odds, he comes back and works magic. If his opponents weren't standing up to him like they did, he wouldn't look as good. I mean, let's face it, if the San Francisco 49ers last night would have just rolled over and the Chiefs would have won, what, 60-0, we'd all be going, what a lame game that was this morning. But no, it was exciting. And Mahomes got a chance to shine, and his teammates did too. The harder our enemies, the more challenging our circumstances, the greater our chance to shine, not just for the benefit of others, but to realize within ourselves, I can do this. I am great. I can be who I want to be under pressure. And that's actually one reason, people have said, why are you practicing outside in Cleveland? Well, it would have been easy to stay inside and to maybe do it at a more convenient time. But no, I wanted some challenge. I wanted to realize that I could really do this no matter what, that I had that drive. And so today, I encourage you to look at things that you think are really getting in your way, that are giving you the hardest time? And can you embrace those as actually your biggest supporters, those who love you, those who are related to you and helping you reach your destiny? And since it's still Gupta Navratri, I'm going to stick with the Gupta Mudra, the one where you interlace the fingers kind of on the inside here. And then, oh, the camera. Let's see if I can stand up. There we go. And then the thumbs go on top, crossing. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Shall we begin? Thank you for being cold today. There we go. Let's change sides. Awesome. Okay, this is where we accidentally moved the camera. Whoops. If it weren't for the challenges of tech, right? Now, this is where we sit for our 5-minute meditation, contemplating how our perceived enemies may actually be doing us great favors in our lives and our destinies. welcome back. I hope that was a lovely meditation for you. Just for the record, I am not a Chiefs fan, but the tenacity with which they play does cause me to admire them in many ways. May the divine, in its compassion, send you exactly what you need today in the form of a challenge so that you gain confidence in yourself, you realize how splendid you are, and even people who are not your fans will look upon you with admiration and respect, as I do. I am your fan. I think we have one more Karna story left in us. Let's tune in tomorrow and find out. Tomorrow's another holiday. See you then.